The Green Edition, in association with the Root Brands, inspiring greatness with natural solutions for people to reach their highest and healthiest potential.
Hello and welcome back to The Green Edition, where we are talking about the future of the health and wellness industry. And of course, whilst the Root Brands is the presenting sponsor of the program, all the opinions and views in the following segment are of course general in nature. Now to our topic for today, and it has been estimated that in the US alone, social commerce generating retail earnings will reach close to $80 billion by 2025. This combined with an estimated 57% of the world's global population currently using social media, social commerce, and it's proving to be the wave of the future in companies showcasing who they are, what they have to offer to people. And one such company who is leveraging this idea is the Root Brands. We have CEO and founder Clayton Thomas joining us now. It's good to see you, my friend.
Mike, it's great to be social with you. We're on the line together.
We absolutely are. So let's talk about you and what you're up to, Clayton. What made you choose the model of social commerce for your company?
You know, it's a really simple concept that, one, as you mentioned, people are shopping online, but more importantly, through social media and just humanity in general, we are and always have been connected. And as a company, a term that we hear so often and really misused in politics is that we have to invest in our community. We decided as a business that our greatest asset was our customers. So we decided to invest in them, that if you produce amazing products and you get amazing outcomes, your customers are going to do something that we do naturally. They're going to talk about it. They're going to share it. So instead of spending money on those socials like you mentioned, where all of the people are already located, let them do what they do. Just reward them for it, because each of us is of great value when we find things that we like. And if we share, you're the one creating the value for the company, so the company should invest in you.
Very well said, Clayton. So what growth rates have you experienced as a result of your company making use of social commerce and this model that you're talking about?
You know, it's really interesting because we're a COVID baby. We just had our third anniversary. We launched on 02/02/2020. Wow. And if you didn't know, it was the best time ever to start a new business, the beginning of COVID. And we've seen between 300 and 400% growth year over year for the last 3 years. So being able to triple and quadruple, you know, from year one to year two to year three, as I'm told, is outstanding. But this is all due to two factors, as we just mentioned. If you produce amazing products and you get amazing outcomes, that's step one. Your customers will tell their friends. That's step two. And when you reward those customers the way we do, with loads and loads of rewards and money, it continues. So it was really amazing to come up with a concept of a business model of thinking what would work, but then seeing it applied in one of the worst business development time periods that we've ever seen, and watching this thing absolutely explode has been great.
Yeah, so starting in February of 2020, and now with the new variants of the pandemic, has drastically obviously affected and I guess impacted how businesses continue to grow and I guess generate profit, which is the big one. People working remotely and I guess rethinking their careers is another thing to consider. But what kind of economic opportunities does your company look to offer individuals? Just to finish, Clayton, if we were to tie it all together.
Well, when you really understand and you get to test a mechanism that truly does reward you for the value that your normal behavior creates, it's a little bit frustrating initially. And for a lot of our community, where some of our ambassadors, and our ambassadors are just people that like the products and share with their friends, we don't charge anybody to do that. We just reward them for it. But we've had people making life-changing incomes that they've actually had to adjust their way of thinking because they started earning more money than they believed they were worth, which is really a cool adjustment to have to make in life. But when you understand that if you watch a show on Ticker News, or if you watch a show on Netflix or something, and you tell your friends about it, you're actually creating value for the company. and they pay you zero for it. The goal is over time to force companies to behave like we do, because we're already connected. We're already socially connected. So the value proposition for a company is just creating a great service and taking care of the people that create your value.
Clayton, that's very well said from you. It's all the time I've got for you. I think it's a wonderful way to wrap it up there, but I think you're onto something quite clever, and I want to thank you for outlining it so succinctly. Thanks for being social with me today. And of course, thank you to all of you for joining us on The Green Edition. I hope you've learned something from my discussion there with Clayton. And remember, stay healthy, my friends.